Alright, what's happening everyone? This is Phil with Think Make Do, and we are changing course here on some of our electrical, and we're actually going to replace the panel for this main house because we've run out of space to expand, and after reviewing all the kitchen requirements, I just need more circuits for all the kitchen appliances to meet updated code restrictions. I kind of looked at every single port, I traced all the wires in the house, and there's just not enough to go around. So I got a new panel. It's the same series, Square D, my current one, but it has 20 available spaces, which means I'll have enough to support all the new electrical that's going to be running in this house. Now, the good thing about this particular unit is I already have a main breaker here, and I can turn off the power to this panel, and this panel is what serves the house, and so there'll be no power going to this breaker or this fuse box or fuse panel at all. Now, normally I would reserve this type of work and pay an electrician to do it, but because this is a sub panel where I can control the power coming to this unit completely, that makes it safe for me as a less skilled electrician to work on. I have no worries about getting electrocuted. That's because right here, this is the master shutoff for this sub panel. So turn this off, this one's good to go, and I just rip it out, replace everything. It does take a lot of time, maybe a couple hours, but I think it beats paying an electrician, you know, probably $3,000–4,000 to do the work. That's what I'm going to try and save here. So let's get going. So as you can see, we have all these extra spaces now to account for the I guess the new kitchen appliances or all the new up-to-code circuitry that I need for each of our appliances. So let's go under the house and I'll show you, or try to show you what's going to happen. Okay, let's see how much you can see in here. So this is the sub panel that we're looking at right here, and I'm going to run a junction box up right in this area, and this is going to be right where the stairwell is, and I'll show you. As you can see, they've run a junction box already, although improperly. This one conduit here goes to a junction box and feeds most of the house's electrical. Most of this exposed wiring is incorrect. I'll deal with that another day, but I'll show you where that's going to pop out. Alrighty, so the area that we are going to drill down is right here, and I'm going to put a junction box that then becomes accessible from the outside wall here, and that's going to house all the new electrical for the dishwasher, the trash compactor, the refrigerator, what else, the stove, the microwave, as well as the two outlets for the two circuits I need for GFCI wall outlets, and that'll bring things up to national code. And I'm going to be using 3/4 inch flexible non-metallic conduit to run these lines, at least to this section of the house. And from here, I can just go out with basic Romex. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get started on that work. The first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to run 2 lines, just because I want to have enough comfortable space for the Romex to pull through the flexible conduit, and you'll see as I get there. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, quick update here. It is a bit difficult to film going through the crawl space, doing work, coming back out, running cable, going back in the crawl space. So I kind of glossed over some of that on the time lapse. But I'll show you where I'm at right now. You see these 2 junction boxes that I have here. And this represents 6 power cables that I'm going to use for the kitchen. So I can now start connecting each one of these black wires. These are my load wires, and they're gonna go to the outlets, all the wiring that I've kind of positioned all along the kitchen. I can now finally run from this junction box. I'm going to go up. For this wall, I'm just gonna go up and over, but for some of the ones on that side, I'm gonna go up the wall, drill through here, and run the cables along this joist over to this side and down, and then kind of distribute here within the bottom. Anyway, let's put you somewhere where you can see, and we'll time lapse that out. What is happening, everyone? We are going to finish up our load center here on the exterior of our home, and what we're doing first is adding a grounding bar kit and a grounding lug to attach our ground wire. Now, this is mostly considered a sub panel. We have the main panel here, and because this is a sub panel, we need to pull the ground separately from the neutral bar onto its own grounding bar, so that all the ground actually gets to the main load center here on the right. Now, the previous installation of this panel was just wrong. The ground bar was just screwed into the body, and the neutral bar wasn't bonded to the box, right? All that really means is it just wasn't done correctly. So when I put the new one in, I didn't have these supplies with me, and so I just did what the previous installer had done, and I screwed the ground wire into the body. But now I'm going to go ahead and turn everything off, add this, move all of my ground wires to this ground bar, and then actually finish all of the wiring of all my new electrical wire down here on all of these 20 amp breakers. And all these breakers are from the previous install, and so we should be able to reuse them and fill up the rest of this panel with all of our kitchen appliances that we've wired inside the house. Let's get started. Alright, I think I have my exterior, or my exterior load center complete. Everything has been wired, put back together. I've got all the new breakers in for all of the new kitchen appliances that need to go in for the remodel, and everything is looking pretty good. It's a little bit, I don't know, this part is not sucked in all the way, but that's not really a big deal. The thing closes, that's all that really matters. And I added a 20 amp outlet down here. This one's GFCI, and that is just so I have something to plug into at night when I'm out here working, or just in general. This house doesn't have any exterior plugs, so let's go back inside and finish the rest.